So for you as an entity, tell me why you decided to partner to bring this project to fruition. What the evidence that these projects is going to be providing, what are you hoping to achieve with it? And does it fit in your broader goal and objective as well?
Thanks so much for that, and pleasure to be here. So I am with South North, as you mentioned, and it's a climate NGO in Cape Town, and we are the Research for Impact hub of the FCDO IDRC funded CLARE program, supporting this project through our Opportunities Fund. And we work with projects that draw on existing evidence and applies that knowledge to long-term outcomes that are sustainable and beneficial for the people who need them most. And so in terms of this project specifically, our main goals are to bring journalists and researchers into conversation, which is extremely unique. As you'll hear a little bit more, I mean, this project links existing evidence from researchers with policy needs and brings us to media channels from journalists across the country, especially in the most vulnerable regions. And so thinking long term, this makes it possible for climate change reporting to lead to resilience building across the country, to communicate the lived experiences of those impacted by climate risk and provide context-specific, evidence-based narratives that resonate with readers. And so these stories share what we can do to empower local communities and inspire action. And then in terms of broader impact, we also want to enhance awareness about critical climate challenges and potential adaptation solutions. And this really supports the policies like the national adaptation plans and the nationally determined contributions, all of which are important because they outline Ghana's strategic roadmap and commitments to building resilience against climate impacts and integrate adaptation into policies. So from CLARE's perspective, investing in these kinds of projects and by amplifying the voices and perspectives and strategies that local communities are using to adapt, projects like ours can really bring local African knowledge into global conversations about adaptation and resilience and inform long-term and sustainable and context-driven outcomes.
All right.